closer, obviously, if I'd gotten here earlier. But what can you do? Please don't walk right in the middle of the road. Like you were just in a car a moment ago. I'm sure you would have been annoyed if people walked in front of you, so why are you doing it to other people? Again, same thing. Why are you walking out in front of cars that are moving anyway? If they're stopped, waiting for the traffic or whatever, that's fine. But moving vehicles, you probably don't want to walk right in front of. Just a general tip. Let's get parked up, hopefully in the shade, maybe? Ish, shade-ish. Probably not. No, a little bit of shade. Please don't swing open your door. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here. Day 8 of this European road trip. I'm in Germany now. New country, new theme park country for me anyway. I've been to this country before, but just for sightseeing. Yeah, Phantasialand, first park up in this country for me. First of, I think, maybe 4 or 5. Depends on different plans. Don't have anything set in stone yet, except for a few days at Europa Park. Phantasialand, I'm very much looking forward to getting on F.L.Y, Taron, Black Mamba, which is a B&M invert. Taron's a launch coaster. F.L.Y is I think a Vekoma flying coaster. They all look like amazing rides. This park looks amazing. The theming looks great just from what I've seen. So very excited to see this in person for the first time. Just parked. Looks like there's a lot more room to this parking lot. Hopefully not too busy of a day. It is a Sunday, so it being a weekend, I'm expecting fairly decent crowds, but hopefully not as bad as F.L.Y yesterday, which was madness. So yeah, let's head on in. I'm excited to take you guys with me. Don't think I'll be doing a POV of F.L.Y because I've looked online and there really aren't any POVs of it at all, and I think the park is very aggressive in stopping POVs of that, but there's plenty of POVs for all the other coasters and rides, so I'll try to get those with the glasses if I can. Yeah, just excited to take you guys along with me. Giddy up. So I'm not really sure where to go other than where people were walking a moment ago, just that general direction. I think that's a drop tower, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think the park's that way. So as I was saying, yeah, with F.L.Y, since there are really no POVs at all on YouTube, I do think the park is like aggressively like taking them down. So I'll probably just put my stuff in a locker for that one. But the others I do see plenty of POVs online for, so I don't think they're being as aggressive with those. So I'll do my best to bring you guys along for the ride. Let's head in. So I paid for parking at these kiosks. Alright, parking paid for, €7. And it says that it's only online tickets and no tickets sold for the park in person. So book your tickets online beforehand, which I have. I'd imagine you can probably use a cell phone to order either tickets on the app or online. Probably while you're even standing here. So they just don't sell tickets in person here. That's the thing. And I'm in. There's wait times. Not sure where anything's at other than the drop tower. Did download the app. As always, I'll consult if I get lost. Otherwise, just gonna explore. Awesome to be here. Starting off in China. This area is beautiful. Very immersive. Love to actually go to China someday. I think I'll do one of the first rides. Will be a flat ride, I think. First ride, I think, will be a flat ride. And there's the Vekoma Madhouse. Fangju Palace. 10-minute wait. Let's head on in. It'll be one of the few flat rides I do today. Figure at least start off with one.
Das sind nur Arkans und Metzuki. Don't worry. These are only Arkans foolish servants. Don't be scared. Keine Angst.
house. Love those. So basically the platform just kind of rotating, or tilting I should say, back and forth, while the room kind of, the walls kind of rotate around you. Gives you the sense of like you're upside down even though you're not. Let's see what's down this way. I think I saw Taron to the right, so I might head that way. I think it was to the right, so I might head in that direction, but I think this is a ghost train here. So I might check this out. It's one more flat ride before I start doing the coasters. Geister Rickshaw. We're just winding through the labyrinth. Looks like a walk-on. Quite literally. definitely not Haunted Mansion. Actually, it's very good. If you're gonna rip off the ride, that's a good one. Alright, I think I'm gonna head down towards Taron, which looks like it's to the right, according to the arrow. So that's up next. Looks good. Nice chairs to lounge in. Have to make note. Nice plaza too. Well, I got lost already. That was fast. Got walked by Taron. Trying to find a path to the left. I didn't see one. Or to the right as I was walking up. Let's see what I missed. Maybe I didn't miss anything since there's this construction here. So back to the ghost train and then trying to figure out how to way to get in here. I see what happened. I was distracted by coaster and I missed this path. This looks like the right way. Yeah, this looks better. There's so much happening here. Amazing. I could stand here all day, but I want to ride it, so let's do that. There is a single rider line, I'll take advantage. Here we go, Elijah. Ride on Taron. I'm blown away. The first launch was great, the second launch is even better. Airtime was fantastic. You feel like you're getting tossed out of the seat on a few moments. Like a crazy ejector air. And those infinite trains with the over-the-shoulder lap bar, super comfortable. It's an amazing ride. Got to compare it to, I think, Maverick at Cedar Point, another Intamin. That one has inversions, but I do think this one's better. This is just a complete package with the theming, how you're weaving it in and out of the rockwork. Whew. I think I'm gonna need another ride. Try and assess it a little more. do this one more time. Ride again on Taron. Oh. Yeah, I'd say it's an incredible ride. I actually do prefer it over Maverick, just because I like the restraints a lot more, less cumbersome. I do prefer Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure still. Just because so much going on here. Just because I do like the inversions a lot more on Velocicoaster. The 0G stall, Mosasaurus roll, and even the top hat's very good too. This is still a top 20, even almost top 10 worthy ride. Incredible. The park closes at 6 today. I forgot about that. It's already like 2. So we'll try and get some other coasters done that I really wanted to get on, like F.L.Y and Black Mamba. Right now I'm going to take a little chill out, have a break, and I'll continue on. That airtime hill for the first launch. Right here, you feel like you're gonna get flung out of the seat. Never felt anything like it on an Intamin with the lap bars. The mine train as well, Colorado Adventure, looks very good. They really packed a lot into a small space here. Suddenly I'm in Africa, where B&M invert is Black Mamba. We're gonna go find the entrance. A 10-minute wait, not bad at all. Let's give this a go, see how it compares to Osiris. This track passes right over the queue. Heading in. to seems to be a common theme for me today. It was a very good ride, very disorientating with the weaving in and out of the rock work, just like Taron. Running very smoothly. A lot of good elements on it. Don't think it's as good as Osiris was at Asterix last week, but solid B&M invert with above average theming, well above average, I'd say. Since it's on a pretty short wait, I'm gonna give it another ride or two before moving on. Comparing it to some other B&M inverts, I think I put it above Flight Deck at my home park, and probably above a lot of other shorter B&M inverts. Let's give this a couple more rides, or at least one more.
Okay. Wenn du willst sterben, sterben bei dir.
That comes to mind. Hershey Park, that's similar to this in terms of the layout and short length. So I'll still put this above Great Bear as well. Just a solid ride. We'll just stick around to get more rides on it, but time is a little short today, and there's still a lot more stuff I want to do. So I think up next is Colorado Adventure before I start making my way to the other side of the park. 15-minute wait. Let's head in. Colorado Adventure. Looks like a very good line train. I'm glad I don't have to wait in these cow pens. So I guess it can get a lot busier here. This queue's taking us for an adventure. Where are we going? Alright, Colorado Adventure, Vacoma Mine Train. That's right. really good. Because I sat more towards the back, it was intense. Some crazy ejector air on it. I think it's a little more than the family ride. That indoor section after the second lift hill was nuts. I had no idea what was coming up, and we're getting tossed around all over the place. That was wild. Anyways, up next, we're going to continue towards the other side of the park, where the Tacoma flying coaster awaits, called F.L.Y. This log flume looks really good too. Chiapas. Probably not going to have time for it, unfortunately. But I'm making a mental note of which park to come back to in the future, and this is pretty high up there, I'd say. Definitely need more than one day, especially if they're closing at 6. Heading towards the Top Spin Cologne just to take a look at it. It's been closed every time I check the boards. But I'll just take a look at it, see what's going on. Arena de Fiesta. And Cologne, and there's a mascot standing out front, and the gate shut. Can't even look at it. That's unfortunate. So we're heading towards Rookburg now. Get a ride on F.L.Y. This place is a labyrinth. I didn't see a path over to Rookburg yet, and now I'm back at Taron. Even looking at a map and still having a hard time figuring out, because there's closed stairwells, there's closed pathways. It's really hard to navigate when that happens. And walked all the way back around, heading back towards that plaza, because that's the only way I know to get back over there. Even trying to use the navigation on the app, it's telling me to go like where the paths are closed. So awesome. Gonna continue on, see what's after that plaza. Definitely soaking up the sun today. It's pretty warm. Made it back to the plaza. Now I gotta find my way into Rookburg for F.L.Y. And here we are, Rookburg. Videos do not do this justice. You gotta be here. This is remarkable. And if I call my flying coaster, I'm probably actually gonna enjoy. Unbelievable. I'm gonna go find the queue and figure out like if I have lockers or what do I gotta do? Wish I could take you guys on board, but they're very strict about this one. But I'm gonna have a ride. Let's go to the details. So I am in the queue for F.L.Y. I was speaking with a member of staff out front, and there are lockers, double-sided. They give you, I think, like a wristband or a watch or something to open it up, put your stuff in, and then go. No glasses, no loose articles, nothing allowed on this, as I suspected. But I'm gonna have a ride. I'll see you guys afterwards. excellent ride. Definitely the best flying coaster I've been on for sure. The launches were pretty snappy. All the elements just swooping down over all the theming, and oh, it was great. Multiple inversions too. Very comfortable as well. Like best restraints. And you're not also dangling on the brake run like you do with other flying coasters. You like start in a seated position and then it like tilts you right before the ride, and then right afterwards it tilts you back into position. You might have a little breather and just kind of soak in the area for a little bit, and then continue on, seeing what other coasters I can fit in. Try and get one last ride on Taron as well to kind of close out the day. Nice little chill out. There's the other side of Rookburg. I'm gonna head inside for 3 more coasters. They're on about 30-minute waits right now, so I might not be able to do all of them, but I'm gonna try. It's another lovely area. So I'm gonna head in. Alright, so I have about an hour and a half left, a little less than that. Crazy Bats is up to a 40-minute wait, so I think I'll pass on that and do the 2 spinning coasters here before heading back to Talon. Tough decisions to make. There's also a family boomerang that I missed earlier over by Taron, so I'll just have to ride those next time. It's 2 coasters here, Winjas. Winjas Fear and Force. Not really sure which is which. I'll try and get both of them a ride. As far as I know, there's been no signs or anything of a split. As far as I know, this is 2 separate coasters. There was a split in the line right here, but there's no indication as to what's what. So I don't know if this is going to the same coaster or what the deal is. This is confusing. So this looks like the Force side on the left and Fear on the right, according to this sign, which you probably can't see because it is really dark in here. So I guess I'm riding Force first. Let's give this a ride.
Enter the world, Winjas Force.
Very forceful. A little section at the end was kind of took me by surprise too. You kind of tilted almost to the side. That was very good. So that was Force. I think I'll do Fear next, and then head back over to Taron. I think there's about 45 minutes left in the day. Hopefully, we can at least get this in and get one more ride on Taron before the day ends.
enter the world of Winjas fear.
Both Winjas done. Very good, both very good rides. Pretty much the same on both sides as far as I can tell. Maybe there's some subtle differences. But I do prefer that over Crush's coaster and pretty much any other like spinning coaster that's like it. Anyway, you got about 20 minutes left. A little less than that actually. I'm gonna hoof it over to Taron. Try to get in the single rider or maybe the regular line. Go for one more ride. So many rides I need to come back for, wave swinger included. But I'm headed back to Taron for one more ride. That was definitely the highlight of the day for me.
Geil.
Well, I moved back one, row 3 that time. Great way to end the day. Gives me at least one good reason to come back, although there's a ton. It's a great park. I just wish it was open a little bit later today, but just towards the end of the season. It's a Sunday. Not even sure if they're open during the week. Haven't looked. Yeah, it's definitely the highlight of the day for me was this one. Don't get me wrong, Rookburg was amazing as well. Flies are really good. Flying coaster actually probably the best that I've been on. Way better than the B&Ms and the other Vacomas that I've been on, Flying Dutchmans. Black Mamba is a solid invert. Colorado Adventure is a crazy mine train. And yeah, it's great to start the day on the Ghost Train and the Vacoma Madhouse. Don't have any of those in the States. Still plenty more rides to do, like Chiapas and Talacan, the top spin. So yeah, so definitely an excuse to come back. Plenty of excuses to come back for some more rides. So with that, thanks so much for watching as always. Up next tomorrow is Holiday Park. With a potential addition for a second park. I have to kind of plan it out to see if it's possible. But that's what's coming up next. That's signing off from Phantasialand. Take care, guys. Cigarette smoke blowing in my face. Can't believe they just allow smoking anywhere here. Give them some time to go. After a wonderful first visit to Phantasialand, now it's time to deal with the parking. I still don't understand why they do that over here at a lot of parks. Parking should be taken care of up front. Makes exiting a lot easier.